Yo, man, we actually got the guest of the night on, so I'm about to plug them in real quick. My bad, I ain't gonna cut you off.
No, go ahead, do your thing.
Hello. What's going on? Arp Shotta, man, co-owners of RBE, Rare Breed Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming. Man, I don't know if you keep saying up and coming. I feel like y'all boys is dang near there right now, man. RBE's the movement. Arp Shotta, Brothers of Destruction. We just want to call them. What's going on with y'all?
Good evening. What's going on, y'all? How's everything tonight?
What's going on, man? What's good, man? Welcome back to Hip Hop at the Roundtable, man. It's your boy Hip Hop. I got the homie Sinatra on the line, man. We're definitely glad to have you back.
Good evening, guys. What's going on?
What's poppin',
man?
Back. Appreciate y'all for having us back. Thank you.
Well, that's a fact, man. Just to get straight into it, I know y'all heard us talking about that JC Big Cannon. How did you guys feel about that reception of the battle? Man, amazing battle. Another amazing one.
I thought it was a good battle, close battle. Big Cannon and JC definitely did their thing. I second that.
Nah, definitely, man. Well, how did you guys feel about Cannon and the point he was trying to prove in that second round? Did you think he got the point proven, or you feel like he needs to do it in a battle? You know what I'm saying? He needs to do it more. What would you guys take from that from the stance that he made in that second round?
He's one of the best freestylers. I think if he didn't prove it in that second round, then he never would.
I agree.
I mean, what more can you do? What more can you do in that short period of time off the top of the dome and be that consistent?
Consistent as hell, son. Like, I was just looking like, he don't got a teleprompter somewhere? Because this can't be true. Like, it was just flowing too easily like that, son. Like, he is that man. I'm scared for Charlie Cliff.
That's what he
man.
does. No teleprompter, my nigga. That's off the head. That's what Cannon does. That's why we book him.
And they not simple freestyles. They not just simple. You know what I mean? They not like. That's the beauty of Big Cannon when he freestyles. They haymakers sometimes. Like, it's crazy.
I mean, well, hopefully they're paying attention now, man. I'm tired of arguing for Big Cannon.
Yeah, man, most definitely, though, son.
Hey, yo, man, me and you both, man.
Say again?
I said, me and you both, man. I argue about. I'm sick of trying to defend that man like he nice, man. You know what I mean? Like, enough is enough already, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy.
At the end of the day,
so, yeah, man,
you could bring a fucking horse to water, you can't make him drink.
That's a fact, son. Jesus Christ. I don't know how many pounds y'all got to bring Big Cannon and their people to, because it's like I said, he had at least 3 battles on your platform that were amazing, if not some of his dopest battles
platform. Not even just our platform. What Big Cannon does on any platform.
Oh, true.
Word.
Oh, that's a fact.
On it.
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. I was just saying in the sense of, you know, saying his recent showing, but I definitely agree with you on that. That's a fact. He definitely shows out anywhere.
Has been fucking up all night.
Nigga, can you tell me about it, son? And these both my teams, so I'm torn and mad and happy at the same time. Like, it's getting crazy. It's like my East and West. You know what I'm saying? I can be able to see what my teams are gonna be like in their conferences. So I'm getting shit.
Well,
he ain't the Kobe behind him.
You can't tell nothing.
Yeah,
man, that's
definitely
definitely
be able to tell right now. You can see the energy, but you know, fucking later on in the years when really niggas really turn up and all that shit.
After Christmas.
Yeah, and the thing is, so you know what Rose is going to do. He's going to come out. He's still going to be tentative. A lot of his shit is still mental. So he just got to fucking be like, yo, nigga, I'm riding till the wheels fall off. If I break my shit again, I break it or not. Like, fuck it, I got to go hard. You can't be holding back.
You get paid $20 million, man. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's more, I was watching the game in the beginning thinking to myself, yo, remember when people used to say, like, Derrick Rose was the prototypical new age point guard, and he was the best, like, most, I think, explosive point guard, and now look at Russell Westbrook and him. It's like, it's crazy.
Okay. That's the same shit niggas doing battle rap.
Yep. Same thing. Yo, he's funny as hell. He's funny as hell.
Niggas pick some nigga, he's this one, that one. That's the thing. Niggas, people in life
I'm
right
guilty
now.
of that. I'm guilty of that, bro.
Everybody is because it's just how life is now. Nobody has patience anymore.
Right.
Nobody watches nothing.
And that's why
watches mature.
That's why it's fuck niggas.
Yeah, but you know I gotta say that. As y'all say that, I was about to tell y'all too. I have to give y'all credit. I just said it when y'all wasn't on air. I gotta say it when y'all on air. It's becoming a known thing now with y'all events. Yo, people like to throw the word classic around crazy now. But yo, every event y'all have, it's a guaranteed classic on the card. And you know, it always gets that same hoopla on YouTube, on Twitter, in the battle rap community. We're like, yo, them niggas had another one. No matter what, like, you know for a fact, it's to the point, like, you know for a fact y'all gonna have it.
Because you know why? It's like this. Perfect example. Everybody talk this league shit. This is the NBA. This is that. All right, cool. But at the end of the day, if everybody wants to come play at Rucker Park, right?
Yes, sir.
I agree with that.
But can we agree on this?
Now, let me show you this now.
Okay.
Now, listen. Now, if you have some of the best, quote-unquote, unknown talent, up-and-coming talent, and Rucker street ball talent people versus some of the NBA elite, where else do you see that at?
I mean, to be fair with you, bro, some of the best players in the world that didn't play in the NBA, just period, that picked up a basketball played in Rucker Park, even if they didn't play in the NBA.
Exactly.
So I'm fucking with your analogy.
Now, and think about it. Even the best people, you could be fucking Kobe Bryant. Yes, you a fucking championship player, MVP, all of that. But you still got to get your feet wet. Where? At Rucker Park.
True, sir.
And it's not, niggas don't come there to play around. Them niggas come there with their best game.
True.
Because why? It's appreciated there. It's a certain type of aura. It's a certain type of feel.
True, sir. I mean, but you gotta understand. Right? You have to take into account.
No, I understand. They gotta understand.
No. I'm saying. I agree with you. I'm saying people. I'm glad that you as you honest enough to say though. You know what I'm saying? There's different stages to all of this shit.
You know what another comparison is? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Shotta, that was a good one with the Rucker. I got a second.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I got a second one. The Apollo. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Comedians know you take that stage, you got to come with it. You know what I'm saying? Because the feel over here is of the essence. We not here to be millionaires tonight. We not here to fucking kiss ass and be all about sponsorship and all that type of shit tonight. Right now, it's about if these fans in front of me don't fuck with me, I'm getting booed the fuck off this stage, or the whole culture ain't gonna fuck with me. It's that Apollo type vibe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come with it because that's the way we carry it. That's the way we promote it. That's the way we fuck with all the artists and the matches. We take it serious. No battle rappers come over here thinking that, oh, you want to know what? They just collecting a check, so I'm gonna collect a check with them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say that that's the case of any league, but that's just how it gets carried. So everything is
remember,
A-game.
Don't mean to interject something. A lot of people take their craft serious over here. So the way we move in our business, we're basically a pretty good judge of character on people that we do business with. And then the way people see us move and the quality we put out, don't nobody want to look half-assed. Don't nobody want to look like the sore thumb sticking out saying, damn, I look different than the rest of these niggas. Everybody got on clean white ups and you come out with your shit creased. You gonna stand out, right?
You know what, Shotta? Yo, me talk about this shit too fucking much behind the scenes. Fuck this topic, son. Let's talk about something else.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. I just want to say, I ain't gonna front that. The Rucker Park NBA analogy is extremely witty, and that's very accurate. Because at the end of the day, I have to give y'all respect, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like we're
gonna put clips of Skip and all them niggas from back in the day in the fucking next trailer. Fuck it.
It's crazy. Yo, my man wanted to have y'all on because he really wanted to talk about just y'all grind and how, he really, really loves y'all movement. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a fan of the movement too, but my man Hip Hop, I gotta give him more credit as a man.
Yo, Shotta, you ready?
Yep.
Yo, listen. This whole interview we've been fucking with y'all, man. Let's start this shit from the top. What up? It's your boy ARP, Rare Breed Entertainment is the fucking movement. You niggas are fucking gas, nigga.
Yo, ARP is
this nigga's over behind the scenes like, yo, why the fuck these niggas talking like this, son?
You know what's crazy though? We don't The thing is, we don't be going crazy over the hypeness and all that such. Like we want to get down to the topic and see what y'all. Because I already know that y'all think the last conversation we had.
Man, fuck that. Yo, Hop. I peeped the interview voice, my nigga. I ain't saying nothing. I had to smooth it out, my nigga. I peeped the interview voice.
Yo, come on, y'all know damn well we don't talk to people like that, man. We don't talk to people like that. You know we don't give it up like that. We have mad respect for y'all niggas, man. What the fuck is up with y'all niggas? Hold on, let me not skip no topics. Pardon me, it's your boy ARP. Back to that fucking big Canada JC classic that we was talking about. Yes.
Now you were talking shit, my nigga.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fucking thing. Big shout out to Big Cannon and JC. They both on the Crown 2 Guerrilla Warfare going down November 21st, coming up. Support that pay-per-view. All be in the buildings, going down crazy. Big salute to Big Cannon. Let me just jump on that second round real quick. Yo, we were just talking about that before we called y'all. We have so much appreciation and respect for Big Cannon taking the opportunity to freestyle a whole round, not to be lazy, to 100% prove a point. And you want to know what? There's a lot of places that you can never see something like that take place and it be actually appreciated. And we co-signed. We knew he was going to do that. You see in the footage me telling niggas next to me like, yeah, he said he was going to do this. That's because Cannon told us, yo, y'all gotta give me the space to do what I need to do to prove a point to this game in the second round. And we told him, yo, you have our blessing because you're an artist. You're an artist. You're a talent. Do what the fuck you got to do, my man. We don't write bars. It's on you. These are your 3 rounds.
That's why RBE is a platform.
Yes.
We are a platform.
Yes.
All we do is give people a platform to showcase what they do.
And he did something that I'm not sure if we really, I can't count how many times we've seen that before. Somebody that came into a battle purposely saying, I'm going to do my best to freestyle a whole round just to prove a fucking point. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about
it. It's different. It's different. It's that RBE shit. But what the fuck else is new, man? Fuck else is new? Arsenal versus Shaw dropping Monday, man. Validation Volume 1 going down November 14th in the Bronx, man. What's up, man?
Yo.
Good. I appreciate y'all having us on, man. Thank you.
Yo, ARP, come on, son. You know when y'all ready to get something off y'all chest, man. Y'all always come to the round table. That's a fact.
Appreciate it, man.
Before we get into the validation,
the round table, yo, that's the shit we used to have our little shit when we was younger in high school.
You already know.
When niggas had problems, well, when niggas had problems, we had to bring that shit to the round table. We've been getting at that round table actually.
Right on Richmond Terrace. Ask around Staten Island.
Yo, that's a fact. But that's what I'm saying. You guys definitely always have the great minds with the battle rap. I was watching a lot of your ARP, some of your blogs that you had during the beginning of the YouTube page, especially in your early beginnings and such. I've seen that. You had a really dope mind with the battle rap analyzing and such. That you even had some with the some of the bloggers and such. Then you want to bounce ideas off with them and such. So it's definitely always great to have you guys on. You know what I'm saying? And especially shout out after our interview with y'all last time. Yo, you was a impact straight off the get go. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely opinion is definitely validated over here. But you say with the JC was talking about JC and Big Cannon. Their battles coming up at Crown before, coming up after this. How do you feel like, you see, I feel like that you're caught. Did you catch John the Don versus Charlie Clips?
I did.
Now, do you feel that, we understand it's going to be 3 rounds instead of 1 round with Big Cannon and Clips. Do you feel like it has to be, what does Big Cannon really have to do to make this, people understand that, if he does win, but how can he make it validated? You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's hard to validate a solid win over Clips. You know what I'm saying?
But don't mean to cut you off. Well, then that's once again, that's on the public. You know what I'm saying? A person can't really change somebody's personal opinion. That's the same thing with change. Change comes from within. Motherfuckers be fat looking in the mirror every day and saying they want to lose weight, but do you really have the discipline to say, I'm going to not do this? Same thing with battle rap. People sit there and say, well, he could do this. It's up to you to have your choice. Do you want to think outside the box or not? Can somebody else manipulate your fucking thought process or your opinion? If so, then we'll be having a conversation each time he battles. And it won't just be Cannon, it'll be whoever steps into the Clips.
That's definitely a fact. I agree with you on that. I agree with you for that. But
that's the thing. People certain questions. who have the answers to it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people say, well, yes, Clips can be beat if you think somebody beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times when people sit there and they're like, well, they look, well, not really. Okay. If you're going to do all that, then he's never going to have a clear loss. What more do you need? Like, you know what I'm saying? If people are going to give him that.
You're right.
I'm gonna go a little bit more controversial with this one. Now, peep this. Obviously, rare breed entertainment, keywords rare breed. You know what I'm saying? We've expressed it before. It's a mentality, it's a lifestyle, it's a personality, it's the way you carry yourself. It's about being out the box. It's about being leaders, you know what I'm saying, instead of followers. You know what I mean? If you've seen us, motherfuckers ask us certain questions like, do you need this? Do you need this? We'd be like, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? We changed how people even envision certain stances and shit. It's because that's just how we are as people. Now, I'm going to say this, and I don't expect a lot of people to agree with me, but just ball for ball and what's going to be brought to that stage, I don't think Charlie Clips could beat Big Cannon. Now, it's going to sound biased because we fuck with Big Cannon. I fuck with Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips was a cool-ass nigga. He was just on our stage. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about battle rap. I don't think Charlie Clips can beat Big Cannon. But Charlie Clips is a way more popular battle rapper. So off rip, Big Cannon's already losing. You know what I'm saying? He's already fucking losing. I'll give you another example. And I didn't say this too public because I know just the fans are just not willing to accept change like that. When we were putting together Big Cannon versus JC, I asked a few people. I said, do you think it's possible to create a battle similar to JC versus Chilla Jones again? Everybody said no. And you want to know what? I'm not trying to say that JC and Big Cannon is that. If Big Cannon didn't freestyle the second round and they really just went all out for 3 rounds, I think they showed enough to show you that those type of battles can happen again. A Chilla Jones versus JC type of battle. It's just motherfuckers ain't open-minded. That's the point that I'm making with all of this shit. That's the point that I'm making with all this shit. These are the same type of people. My bad for fucking going on a tangent right now, but y'all know me, I'm passionate.
No, thank you.
These are the same type of people.
I think open-mindedness is very well. Go ahead.
Yeah, these are the same type of people where it's not even possible for them to give you their own opinion until they scroll down all the YouTube comments, which automatically means that they're allowing themselves to be influenced before they weigh in with their own 2 cents. That's not a rare breed. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what these 10 people in front of me is thinking, what their opinion is or what they got to say. I'm going to put mine out first. If everybody agrees or disagrees, I could care less. That's rare breed shit.
About it.
You know what I'm saying? So when you start, as soon as you say Charlie Clips, 9 times out of 10 you're at a loss, especially when the public thinks that he has yet to even bring his A game. You know what I'm saying? So like they give him that leeway as well. You know what I mean? But Charlie Clips is nice. He's one of the best to ever do it. He's a contender for the GOAT discussion right now. I can't take nothing from the man. I don't want to take nothing from him. I fuck with that nigga. But there's something in Big Cannon's style why I've always said he's one of the best to do it. Popularity-wise, they don't want to give him the points. They don't want to give him the kudos, and that's where the star power comes in. That's the difference between those motherfuckers that sing their heart out. You never heard of them before, and they got better voices than some of these motherfuckers that got multi-platinum albums out. You know what I'm saying? That's why some of the nicest lyricists in the world you haven't heard of or they can't get on, but everybody wants to fucking sing along.
Oh, no, we hear of them. We heard of them, but we just don't hear them.
Yeah,
but we just don't hear them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We all got a top 5, top 10 that's fucking niggas who know should be popping, but they just under the radar or they just at a certain level, mid-tier. There's mid-tier fucking in fucking the industry.
That's why Blood, Sweat, and Tears is such an important series to the game. And once again, not saying that there isn't other series or other battles that aren't like or similar or promoted, similar. You know what I'm saying? But the passion behind it is you can hear from the way we talking and the shit that we just spoke about. We don't give a fuck about no status or popularity. It's bar for bar over here when you start talking about some of these matches, man. And that's what we see in Charlie Clips and Big Cannon. Charlie Clips one of the best to ever do it, but I don't think he could beat Big Cannon. That's just my opinion.
I definitely agree with you on that one. I think they say when you go bar for bar, you know what I'm saying, Big Cannon definitely wins. And that's what I feel like when it comes to your battles, you definitely, you know what I'm saying, you took the words right out of my mouth. I feel like that's what this battle between JC versus Big Cannon was. It was a bar for bar battle. Now, when doing that, I have to judge it on something. I have to find something else to judge.
Give him a little piece about he's saying that. We kind of seen that before Cannon seen it. Give him a little bit piece of that.
Oh, which one? Say that again, Shop?
About the JC and Cannon, because he's saying about the bar for bar shit. In the beginning, I'm telling him about the Cannon and JC shit behind the scenes shit. In the beginning, it wasn't like Cannon was like,
oh, you want to?
You know what I mean?
Nah. That might happen. You sure you want to go there?
Yeah, because it's also. It's the truth, but it's like even sometimes the battlers don't see the shit.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go agree with it then. Fuck it. I'll give it to him.
Even a lot of times the battlers don't see the vision that we see.
Yeah. No, I give it to you. What Shop is talking about is Big Cannon is in a circle with us. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's guerrilla warfare. That's his home. But Big Cannon is extremely in a circle with RBE. That's fam to us. You know what I mean, he's been on every single one of our cards with the exception of our small room event validation, and that's by design. We want him to stay focused on his shit for the crown too, because that's a huge card, and this is one of his biggest battles, if not his biggest battle ever. And that's how we fuck with people. You know what I mean? So we didn't even call him for validation, and we explained that to him. So what Shotta is talking about is Big Cannon knows he's so slept on, and he knows the politics of battle rap that is so fucking disgusting, where it comes down to politics and views and money and names, that when we were putting together Blood, Sweat, and Tears 3 and Lift the Soul 2, the two-day event that we just came out of, he was adamant about battling Shotgun Suge. Okay? We argued with him. We argued with him like, listen, we fuck with Suge. Battles that we've been talking to Suge with about for almost half a year now. Suge knows what they are. We're going to get Suge back to RBE as soon as possible. But we said, for this right here, we want to go a Lifted Soul bar crazy match, something that is just going to be looked at like, wow, these motherfuckers put on. That is JC.
JC was on. He said JC was on his hit list. He just wasn't top priority. He said.
Go ahead. Tell him when he wanted to battle JC. Go ahead.
No, you give him that. I'm going to show him why he felt that. It's because the same conversation we're talking about right now. You see what I'm saying? It's like I know JC is a better fight, but sometimes I have to fight somebody with more of a popular name or more of a.
And that's what the fans and
it's
the
like the opposite of Southpaw, kind of, sort of.
It's like
the opposite of Southpaw. Remember when he had to fight Torre? He didn't want to fight him, but he wanted to fight some more.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
You know when Cannon wanted to battle JC? He said he wanted JC to be his final battle. He wanted to retire battling JC. He said he knows that what him and JC are capable of, he wanted to leave with that. So for him to look at the game and say, I know what I'm capable of doing, who's capable of standing in front of me at my best and giving the game something that I'm willing to exit on, JC. And we said, listen, we got to do that now. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that now. And not only that, I'm sorry, Cannon, but you and I both know that what you and JC is going to do for a Lifted Soul type of matchup is amazing, despite how much we fuck with Suge. You know what I mean? And we talked them into it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fans, it's the game, and it's the politics and the bullshit that we keep allowing to run the culture that force a nigga like Cannon to know that him and JC could give all of us fans a fucking classic and still argue for a different matchup. Because he knows the politics he got to fucking fight. And that's what's fucked up.
So, now, you're talking about politics. I'm glad you said, me and the homie Sinatra, we had a conversation on our last show. We were talking about, we were watching Summer Madness, and you know how it was always titled as, you know what I'm saying, the Super Bowl of battle rap, blah, blah, blah. But we were saying that the way that the matches are starting to be set up, not saying that you guys have to, you know what I'm saying, because you have other leagues, not to have to say your opinion, but whatever. But they were saying that it's not becoming the battles that have to be put in place, but it's being the battles that can only sell the tickets. So is it starting to become like an all-star game, or is it like the Super Bowl still? You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's starting to become with not just that, it's starting to become more leagues too. But go ahead.
I have a feeling Shotta would have answered this correctly. The only reason why I said before you even finish your question, before I knew what your question was, I said Shotta, let me get this one, is because I'm more politically correct with some of the words I choose. Shotta fuck around and start wilding. You know what I mean? And the reason why I don't want Shotta to fuck around and start wilding is because everybody always, and not y'all, I'm not talking about the question, but no matter how I answer this question, somebody's gonna find a way to say RBE URL. And we put in so much work. We've done so much in 2015. We've been so much just about showing people the work that I've been trying to give people a less reason in 2015 to find reasons to just put us next to each other or make us argue.
But even that though, that's the next thing too. Like, shout out to them. Like, they put in mad work too. I know that shit's annoying to them. I know that shit's gotta be annoying. Like, what the fuck? Like,
that's what I was about to say, and that's why I just said that. I was like, he fuck around and still answer the question the same way because we the same. You know what I'm saying? But I know my word choices sometimes is less abrasive than this nigga, because this nigga, he cares less at the moment than I do. You know what I'm saying? But we still don't get the same message out. But we still don't get the same message out. But at the moment, he cares less. But point being, Super Bowl or not, Summer Madness or not, whether you love the matchups or hate, there's fans out there that love the card. There's fans out there that hated the card. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, every league is different, and they got to do what's different based on what's in front of them at that time, especially at certain levels in the game. One thing that I have so much respect for with URL is they know how to make decisions to be successful. You gotta understand, at the end of the game, this shit is a fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, RBE, as much as we're fan favorites at times, and we for the fans, and we do a lot of fan favorite activity and all this shit, at the end of the day, Shotta's not going in this fucking pocket. ARP is not going in this pocket. Nobody from RBE is going in this pocket to just give away money while we just say, all right, we just gave away $10,000 and we just did that just so we could put on battles for y'all. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, we deserve to make some of our money back too.
That's why we fucking charge. That's why we charge.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. We're not doing free events. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect some of the decisions that URL has to make, and especially in our position, motherfuckers probably don't even expect to hear me talk like this, but I keep it real all the time. URL, we know some of the positions for those matchups. Some of them is because of behind the scenes shit. You know what I'm saying? That's out of their control.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to do what works for you, works for your business, and works for that moment sometimes.
Battle rappers are being too spoiled right now. They want too much and they too little. Like, you know how when people had this to say about certain leagues' business or certain battle rap, now it needs to be directed toward the fans now. Now the fans need to start cleaning up their act a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we support ourselves. This is basically ran by us, the fans, the leagues, and the battle rappers.
Yeah.
The shit is basically recycled within ourselves.
And you want to know what? That's a statement saying that now more onus got to be put on the fans. And remember, me and Shotta, we claim in a position as fans. So we talking to ourselves too. So we got to do what we got to practice what we preach with this. But another point to a statement like that is, for example, y'all can't complain about certain type of matchups and certain type of battlers or whatever, but y'all are spending all this money to see them. You know what I'm saying? And if you are, that's cool. But go ahead and spend the money to see these other people that's doing what you claim you really want to see. For example, I'm not fucking bitter. It's been over. It's a long time ago, but it's a great reference for us in RBE history. Big Cannon versus Mr. Mills, to me, is one of the best back and forths of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about
now,
it.
That battle's only like 50,000 views or something like that. And I'm not saying that we have a 200,000 subscriber channel, but I've seen battles, even as of recent, that we released that have done more numbers with the same battle rappers and channels that have 200,000+ subscribers. I don't need to say the names, but those examples are real. So sometimes it's just about the fucking battle being supported. Now, the fans, y'all act like y'all want bars. Y'all act like y'all want quality. Y'all act like y'all don't want certain battle rappers to continue to get booked because they keep giving y'all bullshit. Then you either got to stop supporting them, or you got to support the other shit and make that just as powerful.
Or stop complaining. Or just stop complaining.
When y'all see us doing so much supporting all these other fucking leagues, whether it's a few weeks ago I'm at Trap House, or I'm running over to Jersey to go fucking co-host at UW, or we all flying out to Chicago to support Guerrilla Warfare and put promo on a battle that does 100,000 views to support their card. It's because we supporting all the activity that's giving these fans these quality matchups that we claim that we want. So we are in a position to complain because you want to know what? We fixing the other side too. Yes, there's some motherfuckers in this game that complain and they don't do shit to fix it. Like I said a long time ago, a wise man said, "Don't come to me with no problem unless you got some form of a solution." And some motherfuckers don't even deserve to complain. You know what I mean? It's certain levels in manhood. You know what I'm saying? If you just complain just to complain and you ain't doing shit else, you's a bitch. You know
That's like what NSB be saying. NSB be saying a lot of niggas don't come to events and they always complaining.
Then you're a bitch. Then also
shout out to them. Unbiased movement.
There's
all the
different
groups.
levels to fucking complaining. You know what I'm saying? A nigga like me, I done spent so much money, so much of my time, so much of my effort, so much of my promo. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with other people and helping people and supporting people and being on the phone behind the scenes of motherfuckers helping they grind and helping their business and helping their channels. And likewise, how we get the support too. I'm in a position to fucking complain. I'm valid. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that don't do shit but put free battles and they say they want the world, but they don't even support the shit that they say that they want. You got trash out there that motherfuckers flock to, and then you got classics that motherfuckers just be like, oh, that's not what's popular. Okay, well, then don't fucking complain. I'm not even complaining. Obviously, we continue on our fucking grind. Brick by brick is the model for a reason. But y'all motherfuckers, and I'm talking about those type of fans, y'all got to shut the fuck up or do something.
And you know what I think it is, ARP? I think it came to a point that the battle fans of today are getting lazy. They put so much time and effort in trying to grow with brands and such, and the battlers that with them, like, for example, it's probably the best example to you, but you know what I'm saying, URL, you know what I'm saying, because starting with you had the Big T's, all the guys that came up there, and they built up with them to see where they are today. And now that they see that their battles are as classic material as they were back in the day, you know what I'm saying, and they see all these other guys like, you know what I'm saying, young dudes like the Steams and Rum Nitty or Chess and Rum Nitty or Danny Myers or the, you know what I'm saying, the B-Dots in L.A.
When people come into the league, if niggas is vets,
I feel like
niggas is tired after a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember,
they don't want to take
niggas
the time
is
out. They don't want to take it. Go ahead.
It's like, remember, niggas been doing shit for years.
No, I definitely agree. I feel like
of course, if you've been watching something, think about it. Same thing. Your mom can cook great, but you've been eating her cooking for your whole life. Somebody offer you some other shit, you gonna be like, yo, this shit is crazy.
You want
now, if you eat, you know what I'm saying? But if you eat that shit for a couple of days, you're gonna be like, damn, it's good, but it ain't better than mom's. But for a minute, that's why they said the grass is never green on the other side, right? You think the grass is green on the other side? It's the same shit.
And you want to know what? Let me go ahead and vouch for even some of the quote unquote subpar shit that people think that or say that they complain about. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm an open-minded person. Shotta's an open-minded person. Over at RBE, we open-minded people. You got to realize, like, battle rap is such a small culture. They'll compare it to other genres of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like the hip-hop industry. If we compare it to the hip-hop industry, it's obvious that there's always lanes for all different types of styles, artistry, and successes. There's room for it. There's room for it. You know what I'm saying? There's room for a Dot type of battle rapper, a Bill Collector type of battle rapper, a Big Cannon type of battle rapper, a Loaded Lux type of battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? I could find entertainment in a lot of shit. I could find entertainment in ignorance and dumb shit. Motherfuckers click onto World Star every day for a reason.
We watch
you know
Empire every Wednesday.
All right. Whatever your passion is for that moment. You know what I'm saying?
I never watched this in a day in my life.
Okay, well, I know you power hungry.
We know that.
But you can find degrees of entertainment in a lot of shit, even whack shit. Sometimes being so whack is entertaining. I clicked these are some of the outlandish shit that we've clicked this year or last year or the year before in battle rap, simply because it was outlandish or was wild. It wasn't about these motherfuckers got some classic bars. You know what I'm saying? There's room for all of that. But at the end of the day, the shit that y'all complain about, y'all not supporting the shit that's opposite from it. That's my point. You can't complain about saying, like, this person don't show up, or these people right here suck, or these niggas over here all sound the same. But then the motherfuckers that's giving y'all classics, y'all motherfuckers ain't fucking with them. And I'm not even talking about the
right
league. I'm not even talking about the leagues that I'm watching too. I'm not even talking about the league. I'm speaking up for the battle rappers. Now, I'm not trying to benefit RBE right now. I'm talking up for the battle rappers because I support battle rappers on any platform as long as it's a good opportunity for them. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that I'm trying to fucking be on an RBE campaign right now. I want to see Big Cannon or a fucking, matter of fact, let me use somebody that's not on fucking RBE because, you know, people going to pick it apart. Like, it's always going to be motherfuckers that think it's biased. Damn, who's somebody that we fuck with that's never been on RBE? Now, he's been on RBE. I don't want to use him.
Never been.
Yeah, who's somebody Shotta, who's somebody we fuck with heavy that's never been on RBE? Fuck it, I'll use that. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say determination over trust.
Yeah, I use Dot. So I have to fuck with Dot a lot. Yes, I like Dot too. You know what I'm saying? Dot's never been on RBE. You know what I'm saying? I think he's got star qualities. You know what I'm saying? Support that man. But for the whole side of fans that claim like, he's one of the reasons the game is getting fucked up, reaching is not supposed to be popular, cool. Then go make sure you click play on a Mr. Mills battle then. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say is if you got complaints about this type of card or these type of matchups or these battle rappers in particular, then y'all motherfuckers better be running to the other shit then and help the other shit thrive. Because when the other shit thrives, and you put the power in y'all getting what y'all claim y'all really want, but y'all don't really want it. What y'all really want is y'all just want to flock to the popularity, whether it's the artist or the league. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that's the world that we live in. I accept it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're just going to continue to keep doing us, because popularity is always going to move, always going to sell. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, then shut the fuck up and don't complain then. And when I say that, I'm sticking up for some of the people that have been getting complained about this shit. I'm sticking up for them by saying, don't complain about them because y'all motherfuckers is sounding like bitches. Y'all don't go flock to the other shit, man. Y'all don't cop up on the other shit, so then shut the fuck up. Y'all must love it then. Y'all must fucking love it. You the same niggas that complain about that fucking bitch doing you grimy, but you still putting your raw dick in that every night. Shut the fuck up, man.
Yo, real quick, both of y'all real quick, just to segue real quick. What is like, you know what I'm saying, 2 or 3 battles from both of y'all that I think people should be watching right now?
I'm gonna say one. I'll go one. Big Cannon, Mr. Mills.
I agree totally.
Oh, matter of fact, my bad. Let me get off of fucking RBE. I'll get off of RBE.
Yeah, I got too many.
Watch that fucking Lotta Zay and fucking Lotta Zay and Zer Money.
Zer Money, yeah, that's one.
Yeah. Go watch that Lotta Zay and Zer Money.
Go watch that Brooklyn Carter versus Chess.
Yeah,
go watch that Brooklyn Carter versus
Chess right off of that DNA battle. Yes, that was a good battle. Really
go watch that
battle.
Brooklyn Carter versus Chess. Fuck. Go watch that Steams Rum Nitty. Go watch that Mass Chiller. Go watch that Cannon versus Mills.
I say that Chef Trez and B Magic too. People forgetting. I'm not forgetting about that one, man.
Go watch that Adi Boom. Go watch that Adi Boom versus Dot.
Adi Boom and Dre Dennis.
Oh, yep.
Go watch that Adi Boom and Dre Dennis.
And I forgot he had another one that just dropped. Adi just had something that dropped.
Adi Boom. Go watch that fucking Big K. Go watch that Big K versus Ill Will. Go watch that.
Oh yeah. Yo,
go watch that Hhrt. Go watch that Hhrt C3.
Hey, you took the words right out my mouth, son. I was just about to say that.
I
love that battle. I love that battle.
Go watch that Ab versus Nun. Go watch that Born versus Jonah.
Stop it right there. Yo, gotta stop it right there.
Go watch that XL versus Steams. Nah, fuck that.
No, because you had a bunch. But I want to ask you for something specifically.
That was versus
I know you guys definitely.
Yep.
Oh, yo, Gems. Oh, my God. Yo, Bad News versus Han. Oh, Bad News, son. Can y'all please try to find some way to get this man on y'all leads, man?
I don't give a fuck about the platform. It's just about the quality battle. And if it's one or a quality card or a quality matchup, we supporting it. I'm confident. I'm buying a pay-per-view. I'm going to the event. I'm click and play when it drops. I don't fuck about who drops it or who's the owner. Nigga, I'm a battle.
Watch that T-Rock and Cal one more time. Watch that T-Rock and Cal one more again. Watch that T-Rock and Cal one more again.
Classic tension. We've gotten classic tension probably 3 times this year. Tay-Rock versus Calico, Pat Stay versus Calico, and what's dropping Monday, Arsenal versus Show Off. Real tension. Those 3 battles in 2015. Real tension. Where you cut the shit with
I'm
a
glad
fucking
now.
knife.
Talking about tension. Now, this is the thing I definitely pointed at, that really pointed y'all do. Now, I would say with the All-Star thing is like trying to sell the tickets with a certain name and stuff like that. But I've noticed when we had you on last time, you talk about a lot of your cards too. You like to bring out a lot of grudge matches. You know what I'm saying? It might not be known to the people, but it's known between the battlers. And I think that's something that's very dope, you know what I'm saying? Because you can still be able to get that real raw.
We try to, but at the same time, I definitely got to make a point that we definitely have a reputation for not giving a fuck about the grudge or backstory. Yes, we have definitely brought y'all some great grudge. Arsenal and Show Off, by the time they got to that stage and by the time you get to that second round, you're going to see it in their fucking faces, in their eyes, that they want to win. Like, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I don't like this nigga, so I want to beat this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Rosenberg Roy versus Shotgun Suge. You know what I'm saying? We definitely have brought some real...
Jay and Bill Collector, man. Dope battle, son. I love how that turned out.
We definitely have brought some real grudge matches, but we are heavy advocates that you don't have to have that story. You don't have to have a built-up a storyline or some fake beef, or even if it's real beef, you don't have to have that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with putting Fireboy versus JC in front of each other. There's nothing wrong with putting Moneybags and Fireboy in front of each other. There's nothing wrong with putting Dick Cannon in front of each other. There's nothing wrong with putting Danny Myers and Chilla Jones in front of each other. Y'all haven't seen that. When that drops, that might be another classic.
I caught that joint. Yeah, it's how he's shuffling bodies, man.
Yo!
Yeah, it's like he's either in a little chamber or something. But I definitely agree with you. I think that you guys definitely give up both. That's the thing. You give balance to the game. You know what I'm saying? You give some of the things that people really want to see, and you give some that people don't expect to see and are happy to see it after. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with that. Now going into your guys' validation battle. I really don't know what he's doing right now.
This nigga's bugging, son. Is that one of y'all or is that him?
Nah, that's him. I'm plugging my man's back in right now. Sinatra, you on?
Yeah, I'm on, bro. What's poppin'?
Yeah, we still got ARP. We still got ARP on. We got Shotta doing something in the background. We don't know what's going on. But we were just talking about the All-Star and the Super Bowl analogy that we had with the Summer Madness 5. You kind of missed the whole breakdown, and the ARP kind of shut it down with that joint. But you know what I'm saying? I think it's still a dope combo. You know what I'm saying? We can play that joint back later. But we kind of agree. What you about to say, homie? What did you say?
How was that? Agree or no?
I can't hear you.
So does he agree or no?
Well, you know what I'm saying? He basically, if I can be able to paraphrase it.
It wasn't really about agreeing and disagreeing. It was more so about just reminding people that, you know, a lot of these platforms and a lot of these leagues are it's still business. You know what I'm saying? And they got to do what works to continue to keep their businesses moving. And then you got to remember there's shit behind the scenes as to why certain matchups happen. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes a matchup that you might want to see is in play, and then some bullshit happens, and then there has to be a substitution. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I mean, and we know, we hear about a lot of that, and, you know, and even me, position I'm in, I get a lot of information, so I don't be shitting on the next nigga card. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was talking all that shit about Summer Madness. I was quiet as a bird. When it was time for the pay-per-view, I spent my money as a fan, and I watched the battles, just to watch battles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a good battle.
I can't lie.
A good battle comes
tight over here, but
look,
it was amazing.
You gotta look at it like this, man. Like, if you go through our fucking track record, there's no hypocrisy. All you're gonna find is a lot of consistency. You know what I'm saying? As much as the fans talk shit about Summer Madness, who the fuck are we to talk about a matchup or a card that got put together? Motherfucker, before the game opened up and people was accepting the separation of tiers, we announced Red versus Oops. Do you know how much fucking backlash we got when we announced that battle?
So,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
When that battle dropped, motherfuckers said, "Oh my God, this is a fucking." It's my second favorite RVE battle. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo,
we still haven't
everybody
seen
said
Red like that.
It's Red. We kept it in the footage during the judging. At the end, he shook Oop's hand and said, "Yo, this is the best opponent and battle I've been in recent years." So he put him versus Oops as an opponent over Charlie Clips, over fucking I'm gonna go fucking blank, but he's had some fucking heavy battles. And his Oops battle, he even said that, yo, this shit is better than all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I can't be no fucking person to look at somebody and say that matchup, why you do that, because once again, early in this interview, what the fuck did we just go down breaking down saying? We were saying about having an open mind. There is a Chilla Jones versus JC Part 2 out there. Whatever platform it happens on again, it's out there. It's just got to get booked and it's got to go down. You know what I'm saying? I got an open mind like that. Everybody thought that Calico and Lux was the fucking epitome of battle rap. You would never reach that again. It's my opinion. I think Daylight and Oops did it again. You know what I'm saying? We've never had a fucking battle with motherfuckers in the venue. Fuck the venue. Watching the footage on YouTube and crying. I don't give a fuck, hate it or love it. It's called impact. You know what I'm saying? That's why Loaded Lux's third round went viral. That's why I took it to Howard Stern. It was impact. It had motherfuckers up in the rafters, Busta Rhymes and Diddy saying, "Oh my God." That's what Oops and Daylight did in that third round. Hate it or love it. They made motherfuckers say, "Oh my God." And there's another Daylight and Oops out there, wherever it goes down and whoever it is.
Well,
that's what
actually,
having a fucking open mind is about.
So you want to speak about viral? My homie B-Dot from LA Battlegrounds. You know what I'm saying? He had his battle versus Strick. If I'm not mistaken, the second or third round, he was breaking down that knowledge on him. You know what I'm saying? Dropping a lot of knowledge on the. You know what I'm saying? Just the separation between European, you know what I'm saying, effect on the black community and all that such, and the prison pipeline. He was breaking it down that so much that round went viral everywhere. And Daylight
you wanna
even
know
ended
what?
up battling him, you know what I'm saying?
But you want to know what? Motherfuckers will never give that shit the props it deserves because of the names involved.
Correct.
You see what I'm
Correct.
saying? And that's what RBE ain't about. That fuck as battle rap, as a platform. That's what the owners. We don't think like that. We weren't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not in us. We're way more open fucking minded. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I'm not gonna be a fucking hypocrite, and I'm gonna stay consistent because that's just the type of person that I am. That's the type of people that we are. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't about agreeing or disagreeing with, you know, that's a question that people are going to continue to ask RBE. It's a controversial question too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say that that's what y'all are going for, but I get tweets like that every fucking day. Every fucking day I get fucking tweets and mentions, yo, URL is not doing this, but RBE is doing this. I don't answer this shit. I don't fucking I don't be like, yeah, you right. Son, URL is successful. They're doing what the fuck they got to do. They doing what works for them. We do what works for us. At the end of the day,
does it
their
at least
fan
motivate
base is happy.
you,
Is what that again?
Does it at least? I would say, does it at least motivate you because they are such a huge success?
0%.
Okay.
0%. Because if that type of shit is your motivation, and those type of factors could come and go, and we've seen that in battle rap. Because whether you're a battle rapper or a league, pardon me, I'm losing my voice. Whether you're a battle rapper or a league, fans and supporters are different. A supporter is going to stick with you. A fan will change on you in one fucking night. That's why I say Sway is still in my top 10. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always appreciated what he brings to the game. His style is different. You can't find it anywhere else. You see what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers will change on you after night. They'll say you're the best. You have one fucking loss, and then they'll turn on you. They'll walk away from you. That can happen to RBE too. You know what I'm saying? We've luckily been extremely consistent to continue to be able to put together good cards and have the battle rappers deliver great battles. We can't take full credit. You know what I'm saying? But let's say, God forbid, our main event, the fucking flight gets canceled, next card or whatever. motherfuckers would be like, see, if it ain't King of the Dot, it don't count. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on,
you,
son. You talking that truth.
Yeah, that's why I get them tweets and they see it because they be atting them other owners and whatnot in the same tweets as me. You know what I'm saying? They see the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't retweet it. I don't instigate it. I don't be like, that shit don't fucking motivate me. If that motivated me, the example that I just gave you about how fickle fans could be would mean that if that's what motivated me, if we made one mistake and then we lost that type of fan energy, then where the fuck would I be getting motivation from then? Nah, I wouldn't have any motivation then. You got to be self-motivated in this motherfucker. And then at the same time, there's a lot of negativity too. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of fans that tweet me and say, fucking, this battle rapper that you just put on your platform is the worst ever. This card is the worst ever. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is the worst concept ever. We just as much praise as we get the negativity too. You know what I'm saying? If that's what I was feeding off of, motherfucker, we would be gone by now. We'd be like, man, fuck this. Hell no. We got to be self-motivated. We got to hold ourselves down in this shit and hope that the fans support us and fuck with our ideas and that the battle rappers deliver. Got to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you, man, because I was one of those fans in the very beginning, where I didn't know what RBE was about or what your plans was. You know, battle rap was hot, and you know what I mean, everybody was trying to get in and have a lead. You know what I mean, from battle rappers to businessmen, just to anybody. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna lie, like I said, over the course of time, you made constant classics. And you know, I think too, what comes with that, bro, is like people feel what they don't understand. You know what I mean? And
always.
They've been around for the longest. So it's like, you know, the term culture vulture started to come up, and, you know, people run, like, we live in an age where things are, like, popping one day and it's weak the next, and we live in, like, quotable stages. And, like, so people be like, yo, you a culture vulture because people was coming into the game. And I think over time, bro, you know, you had to work your way up. And you did take battles that people didn't want to see. My nigga, I didn't even know who Oops was when you talk about Oops and O-Red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was, like, and that was a shame on me as a battle rap fan that made me have to have some type of optimism. Like, I wasn't like a slave to a certain league to an extent because I was used to that. And I never really branched off. You would go to, you know about Lions Den and shit like that. So, yeah, when you came in, bro, I had the same thoughts like everybody else, but over time, you showed your consistency and you showed, like you said, you weren't here to compete with the URL or the King of the Dot. You were just here because you love battle rap and you wanted to make your mark and you wanted to add to it too. I mean,
salute.
You know?
And you want to know what? I definitely I'll take that. As much as I feel like we passed talking about our resume and our history, I still, for the sake of this conversation, because it's a good conversation. Yeah, I mean, I'll go back in the past again. I don't even want to say that we came in when things were super popping. Excuse me, because to me, it's like all towards the second half and end of last year is like shit just exploded. It definitely was, you know, the biggest year in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It definitely was. With Issa and Snoop coming in and doing Gladiators and Guerrilla Warfare merging as an independent league and doing The Crown and RBE coming in and introducing Blood, Sweat, and Tears and moving up the ranks. King of the Dot, kicking off their shit. URL remaining, you know, one of the top.
I think the rookies are getting. I think that the rookie thing, implementing a heavier push for the rookies. I think that
it opened the game up. It allowed a lot more options and battles and opportunities for people. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, a lot of people can give at least some thanks to RBE. Not all the credit, but some credit, whether you want to or not. But it's all good. You know what I mean? But
that's competition, boy. Of course, I'm not going. You put pressure. Everybody puts pressure on each other. You understand? So I don't.
And that's a good thing. And that's what I wanted to say because even before it was like battle rap blew up, I was here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people forget I was part of booking battles even before RBE. You know what I'm saying? I was blogging on other leagues' cards and going to. You know what I'm saying? Like I got URL card blogs on my channel before RBE was created. I got Guerrilla Warfare card, fucking
the first
from the Triumph from from going to King Juice's shit. I went to King Juice. That old Red versus Ill Will. I mean not Ill Will, Young Ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers will never see the whole battle. Like, it never was released. I was there, right there on stage, right next to Mickey Fax and Sue Surf, laughing, and no disrespect to Young Ill, but laughing at some of the shit that y'all will never see, footage that y'all will never see. You know what I'm saying? I recapped that. You know what I mean? I was at DOA in Detroit where you had Calico versus fucking Daylight one rounder. I recapped that.
Oh, yeah. I think I seen. Were you on stage, wasn't you?
No, I wasn't on stage. I was upstairs, and they had like a balcony thing upstairs. It almost looks like Adriana's setup. I was up there. You know what I'm saying? I remember when everybody said URL was over, and then they was definitely going to be done because they did Soul Survivor. They partnered up with a sneaker company. I was the nigga that, and this blog is even on their website, urltv.tv. I was the one that did a blog saying that, yo, why would y'all write off an established company just because y'all don't like their last card, and now they're doing a partner deal with a sneaker company? That means that they're over? I was the one that was talking logical. That blog's still on my channel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this shit. You may never, pardon me, and this is as non-humble as you will see me get for the most part. But you may never see an RBE type of platform coming again with that amount of genuine history behind the owners. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that could talk the talk, walk the walk, been around, been a part of everything, been spending money, been flying everywhere, been in the midst of the fire with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Been doing business outside of RBE with like Battle Rap Media before that, blogging, making relations, all of that shit, being a true battle rap junkie and all of that shit before all this shit. Cortez, DNA, and Charlie Clips were the first battle rappers I told that RBE was coming in an airport, coming back from Toronto.
Wow.
And they looked at me like, word? I was like, yeah. And then like, fast forward months later.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, months later, you know what I'm saying? All of everything except for DNA have been on the platform. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like you may never see another. Say that again.
Would you know what I'm saying? Is DNA in the plans of hitting the RBE stage soon? I definitely would love to see that.
We don't have any plans, but if me and DNA ever chopped it up about a good matchup, we don't mind working with anybody that's talented. You know me, son. Like, we just about a good matchup and working with good people. That's what it comes down to with us. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We actually backlog these days. You know what I'm saying? It's at a point now where I humbly am trying to keep up with people. You know what I'm saying? It's hard now. It's to the point now where it's like, I hate to even use this terminology, but there's like a line down the fucking block to get on RBE, and it's like, fuck, trying to get everybody on is not easy. It's because we fuck with talent. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard right now because a lot of people want to get on RBE, from up-and-comers to legends. We get hit up by legends. We get hit up by all the top tiers. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're trying our best to fuck with as many people as possible.
Not to cut you off, I want to stop right there. And I talk about the multitudes of people that, you know what I'm saying, when they hit the RBE stage. Now, I was just thinking, you know what I'm saying, recapping, watching a couple of the battles and such from past cards and such like that. And the young talent that you do bring to us, that they probably have battled in other leagues, but you guys do have a great eye for talent. You, Shotta, Lawrence, the whole RBE thing, you have a great eye for talent. Do you guys, I know you say this all the time, I know you guys, yes, I got it, like I said, you got to get 2 hours while I still smell it. But you guys, you say that you guys are a battle platform, period. You know what I'm saying? Not a league and such like that. But is there going to be a time pardon for cutting you off, but we don't even say that we're a battle platform. We say that we're an entertainment platform. It's an entertainment platform. Sorry.
Exactly.
So do you guys ever, you know what I'm saying, are soon going to dab into that? Because I really think you guys can be able to create a dope league. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you guys have the right talent. You're in the, you know what I'm saying, the mecca of hip-hop, so you have multitudes of MCs that you can be able to come through and such like that. Like, I definitely can see you guys becoming a league.
I feel you, and I want to keep an open mind, like we were talking about earlier, and say never say never. I kind of want to say that, but it's not our thing. It's not our thing. Like, and I'll give you examples. Like, you could use Focus from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to get him back for a third time, but he's already been on RBE twice. Your boy Clip, he's about to be on RBE for his third time. You know what I'm saying? Cash Capone has been on RBE like twice, and I want to get him back for a third time. You know what I'm saying? there's a lot of those up and coming names, some names that people never heard of before. You know what I'm saying? That we want to continue to work with and let them rock with us and get an opportunity to show their talent and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's, for us, it's not about having a certified, locked-in roster. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know what? You're watching in the game where it has created problems for people. You know what I'm saying? Having to try to keep obligations to people, like, and trying to keep people active when you got so many people that you got to fuck with. Then you got business is still business. You still got to fuck with certain people to make certain type of business moves, and it gets tough. It gets tough. You know what I'm saying? There's no battle rapper that can say RBE owes them nothing. You go to some of these other leagues, they got a laundry list of complaints against them, and that's because of the way that they do things. It's still successful for them, I guess, at certain times, depending on the league, but we do what works for us. You know what I'm saying? Can't no battle rapper say that we owe them shit, from money to a battle to nothing, but we still show our loyalty to them for rocking out with us and bringing us their A game. You know what I'm saying? There's artists that we're not. Dre Dennis has been on RBE before. You know what I'm saying?
True.
For example, you know what I'm saying? Like there's people that we will continue to. Yeah, none has been on RBE before. Mr. Mills has a PG coming up. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck.
This will be a second if I'm not mistaken.
I don't care what happens in his PG. There will be more Mr. Mills RBE battles in 2016 because we respect him and we like him and he fucks with us. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know what? If when we call Mr. Mills and we say, let's say it's 2016 in fucking March, and we say, yo, we want you to battle motherfucking Charlie Clips, and Charlie Clips say he can't wait to take your head off, and he says, yo, I got this battle at this platform, and this was booked first. I'm going to say, all right, do your thing. I'm going to call you for the next one. That's it.
Thanks.
That's us.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying? And we like to operate in that model. We like that model for us. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Let other people do what works for them. We do what works for us. That's all.
Yo, can I say something to you, ARP, that I got respect for you for? A lot of leagues, man, you know, they don't talk about other leagues by name, or, you know what I mean, for whatever their own reasons could be, whether that's to give them right or, you know, competitive reasons, whatever. But to hear you talk about it and speak from a honest place but still just be normal, I mean, I can't help but appreciate that, bro, for real.
Thanks, and you want to know what, man? My bad. And you can hear, even as I cut niggas off, it's the passion. It's my bad. But that was the point that we were doing when we came on the phone and we was playing around, acting like dickheads at first. We was like, me and Shotta was joking. We was like, yo, yeah. We was like, yo, let's do the political dance. You know what I'm saying? Let's act like, you know what I mean, we all business and RBE and yada 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 yada. And then once that comes off and we be serious or whatever, you just get the real me as a fucking person. I don't dance around questions. I don't bullshit y'all. I don't give a fuck who you ask me about or what league you ask me about. I'm honest. And I shout every league out. I happily tell motherfuckers when I spend money with them. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not in a position to feel that type of need to compete like that because battle rap don't make me or break me in the first place. You know what I'm saying? I've said plenty of times, this is my love and my passion business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't have to do battle rap. I can understand that certain people, it's part of their livelihoods, and I respect that. You built a company or you built a livelihood out of doing something that you love. Shit, maybe one day I retire off of fucking battle rap. Who knows? Because I love battle rap too. But right now, battle rap don't fucking, everything that I have, battle rap didn't give it to me. You know what I'm saying? So the only reason I must love this shit if I'm going through all the shit that I'm going through in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, y'all, I'm one of the most genuine and honest motherfuckers you will ever get in this game. You know what I'm saying? Shotta the same way. And that's another reason why I say y'all may never get another RBE. You may never get somebody with that much history and genuine, you know what I'm saying, backing behind them and then coming in and operating the type of way that we operating and doing a good job at it. We're not perfect. We're not the best, but doing a good job. We do a good fucking job. You know what I'm saying? You may not get this again.
You're doing an amazing job, son. And the thing is, the reason why I say amazing, the reason why I say amazing, because y'all, it's not, I don't want to say like, you know what I'm saying, trendsetters, because y'all do trends that nobody, you know what I'm saying, would dare, you know You know what I'm saying? Touch.
Yeah.
Y'all, the way y'all do it, y'all succeed. But it's like
Thank
y'all
you.
set bars. Y'all set, you know what I'm saying?
We do a lot of daring shit, man. You know, and it comes down to our personality. I'll give you an example. I can give you examples with creativity, and I can give you examples of bookings. I'll give you an example of bookings. Our second card, before the quote-unquote battle rap game allowed us to be or accepted us to be one of their top platforms or go-to leagues or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Before we got all that type of feedback, only our second card where you're facing that possible sophomore jinx. You know, it's the same thing as niggas dropping an album. Okay, Kendrick, you did it once. Can you do it again? You know what I mean? It's that type of shit that we was facing when we came out with Lifted Soul Part 1. When we had that, when we announced that headline as Mass Hopper versus Old Red, y'all motherfuckers wasn't on our Twitters. Y'all wasn't on our Facebooks. The amount of negative feedback that we got, you know the type of feedback that we was getting, I swear to God, I kept a lot of the screenshots. I have no problem sharing them if a motherfucker called me a liar. Can't call me a liar in this game. I saved this shit. You know how many tweets and Facebooks and comments we got saying, URL don't book Math, so you guys shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And that's not, I'm not making a statement against URL.
Like,
I'm making a shot at the fans. And that's my point. I'm taking a shot. Yes, that's my point. I'm taking a shot at the fans. You see what I'm saying? We the type of motherfuckers where we didn't care about that. We wasn't gonna, and we didn't turn our backs and turn our backs on Math and be like, well, you know, he asked us. No, we said this is the battle that we want to do. So we sticking by it. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all all shut him out and say he shouldn't be forgiven. And all of this shit. Everybody was saying that shit. RBE, we was the only public motherfuckers that came out and said, nah, we want to fuck with him. We want to give him an opportunity to do what he say he gonna do, which is rap.
Even though he still ain't get on that card yet, we still waiting, man.
Yeah, but that wasn't our fault. But that's a whole nother story.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? That was just a crazy. Like, yo, look at like that had nothing to do with it. That was like, oh shit. And that's wild because we was a part of making that battle happen. Yeah, because his contract, Mav's contract, said this was his return battle. You know what I'm saying? And I've said this already publicly. I'm not outing nobody. I said this already publicly. It's already on the channel. It's already in blog. The call came in. Yo, can I take this battle? And at first it was like, damn, fuck no, because then we would be lying. We already said that you was our return battle, and why should we have somebody else look like they were supporting you when we was the ones that was like, it's all good. We're going to take the backlash. We're going to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And we back in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. Like we're going to make a statement of being different and not following everybody else, just being different, period. You know what I mean? And what we do, we say, money involved. Clear, are we talking about his battle with Chilla as being his return battle? Are we talking about that battle? Hell no. We talking about Math and Disaster.
Oh, okay. You know,
we were way before that. We talking about Math and Disaster.
Math done returned so many times. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah. Because the disaster situation kind of makes it another return. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
but I'm talking about a return from Sirius Jones. That's why I said we got so much backlash of motherfuckers saying that these leagues or this league or these people don't fuck with them or this fan base right here don't fuck with them, so you shouldn't either. And we said, what? We make our own decisions. Like, hopefully y'all support us, and if you don't, maybe y'all support us on our next shit. And we stuck by our guns, you know what I'm saying? And then we lifted his contract to support him, to support Mav. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what? Go get your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. And you want to know what? I'm flying out there to watch 3 battlers that got booked on that card after they were booked for RBE. You know what I'm saying? Old Red, Big K, and Math Alpha. All three of them got booked and confirmed it to me after they got put together on our card. And I flew out there to watch them like, damn, well, let me see how they do the week before our shit. You ain't going to see this shit. But you don't see this shit in battle rap, the type of shit we do. You don't see it. You don't see it from nobody else.
Is there sometimes where you do have a certain specific battle that you know is definitely going to hit off correctly and they hit you up with a situation like, well, you know what I'm saying, I took this battle, you know what I'm saying, for such and such reason. Do you, you know what I'm saying, try to find some way that you can be able to you know what I'm saying, compromise to be able to sway them more towards your way? Okay.
Always. Yo, behind the scenes, motherfuckers will never know. The battle rappers know. A lot of league owners know how much we do. I had another situation like we had with Math and Old Red with Cortez. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just little old RBE, right? But I was in a position where I was being asked permission to take a URL battle.
Mm.
And that was Cortez and Cicero. And Cortez will vouch for me. Cortez will vouch for me when that call came in because we had a similar situation where it's like we know that there's a lot, and that's why we don't bitch about there being saturation in a lot of battle leagues and battle rappers, because it comes down to your choices. Like the reason why there was no female battle on our last card was because a lot of the girls that we wanted to work with was about to be on NHB. So we said, all right, we'll do something else, and we'll come back later. We don't bitch. You know what I'm saying? We don't complain. You just got to make your own moves. You know what I mean? So we knew that Cortez, we was going to get on our card for the first time. It was a big deal for Jim. So it was like, all right, we want to try to avoid co-promoting you along with any other leagues at the same time. That was in his contract. The Cicero shit came up. He called me. And I'm not saying URL would do this for me or any league would do this for me, but what I do again, same shit. You know what Cortez? Go get your money. Go do your battle. Go do your thing. Just make sure when it's time to take the stage for gyms, you know what I mean? A-game fleet. Hold us down. Let's have a good one. Nigga told me, say no more, my nigga. Like, there's a lot of those. And the only reason I'm putting that out there is because I'm not putting nobody down. Like, I'm saying that Cortez was an honorable nigga. You know what I'm saying? To even fucking ask me. Or I shouldn't even say ask me, because motherfuckers, I'm not saying Cortez, but people even read into that. Like, I be giving niggas permission. I'm not even saying it like that. Even when you get a phone call that be out of respect, you know what I'm saying? We return that respect. And sometimes we even, and some people would say this is stupid, but sometimes we even put down our own business to look out for people on an interpersonal level. A lot of motherfuckers can't say that. A lot of battle rappers could say that. I don't care whether they say it publicly or not. Niggas know what it is and how we move.
That's a different rapport. You don't, you know what I mean? That's not, you're not looking for instant gratification. You understand what I'm saying?
Hell no.
Right.
We'll brag later. You know what I'm saying? We'll have bragging later.
Not even brag, but more.
No, I'm saying that sarcastically. Because bragging ain't really in us.
No, I'm saying from the standpoint of, listen, I got respect for you as a man and as a business person.
Thank you, sir.
So go do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tell a battle like Cortez, go do what you got to do. But when you come back, make sure you know what I'm saying, you remember that we was there for you too. You know what I mean? Say no more. That means that, in the back of his mind, that man ain't never tried to stop me from getting no bread or put me in a bad position because I couldn't do something for him right then and there. So niggas always gonna look at you like, I gotta, you know what I mean? Like that's and that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of that. It's just motherfuckers will never know all the shit that we do behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm the type of nigga that call motherfuckers. When I'm in Chicago for the Crown, I want to take an opportunity to sit down with Gracie and be like, yo, can we get Show Off on your next card? You know what I'm saying? Can we get Jims on your next card or whoever? You know what I'm saying?
It's like you still trying to help manage while you still, you know what I'm saying, have more.
And I don't even want to claim it's manager type shit, but I'm not claiming to be a manager. I'm just claiming to do
a homie, you know
to help motherfuckers the way that I would want to be helped if I was in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I keep saying that we support motherfuckers doing whatever they're gonna do, wherever they're gonna do it, if it's a good opportunity. There's a lot of battle rappers that call us for advice. So you think I should take this battle? I'll be like, what's the terms? What's the look? What's the this? What's the that? Yada, yada, yada. Call Jims and ask him how many times there's battles that he didn't want to take, and I tell him, no, go take that. They're like King of the Dot battles. I talk him into taking, like it might be ground zero.
I knew you was going to say that. I knew you was going to say that.
It might be ground zero, but at the end of the day, go establish a relationship with Gully and Organic and Bishop and King Fly. And maybe they'll put you on their main stage. You know, everybody sees that we pushing Jims.
And Jims,
you know what I'm saying?
Jims will look amazing with that crowd. He would hit amazing with that crowd.
But that's my fucking point. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not cheap to go get rich dollars out of retirement and invest that in gyms. It's not cheap to get Cortez to take gyms on a blood, sweat, and tears card. We're investing a lot of money in some of these fucking people. But I'm the same type of nigga that still says, go take this battle on this other platform that's even bigger than me. I'm the nigga talking people like gyms into fucking, no, go take a battle on King of the Dot, a bigger league than me. These motherfuckers ain't like me.
Yo, my nigga, I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Said that, and that's why I'm fucking with the conversation, because you're just keeping it all the way 100 right now. And not that
I'm not even giving y'all. I'm not even giving y'all 1% real shit. There's so much shit behind the scenes from some of y'all favorite best in the game battle rappers, favors that we've done. I will never say publicly because I'm not looking for that type of gratification. I'm only using examples that I know I can use without putting people under the bus for the sake of conversation and some of these topics. Jims is my nigga. You know what I'm saying? These type of situations don't take away from his brand. I could use it in this conversation. Cortez, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting him down. I could use that as an example. There's so much shit, though, I'll never say publicly because that's not what it's about. But motherfuckers know what it is behind the scenes. And that's why I say it's not just about the battles. Y'all may never get an RBE again because I sit and I watch how a lot of these leagues and league owners move and some of the battle rappers and all this shit, and motherfuckers don't even be genuine to start with. That was why we started the interview like that. We was joking like that, like, let's just be dickheads. You know what I'm saying? An hour later, I'm being this is the real me right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, I can't fake this. This is a real me. I don't even know how much time has passed.
Hey, yo, but matter of fact,
these niggas is crazy.
Why we got you, you know what I'm saying, we got 10 minutes left. You got the validation card, man. I think there's a
I didn't even think about fucking promoting this whole interview. Fuck the card. Y'all niggas got me on my mind on some other shit.
Hey, let's talk about something. I want to talk about the card. So that's not. I'm not.
Now I'm gonna be political. Now I'm gonna be political because right now my mind is on real shit. Right now, it's hard for me to promote now.
ARP. Let them know why you switched. No, I just want to let them know why you switched from the big names and all that such and bring it down to the small cards because I still think it's going to be a great event. You know what I'm saying? Let them know why you did this. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a very drastic jump. You went from like at least 6-7 battles to what, 4 battles on the card? 5 battles?
Yeah. And you want to know what's crazy? Yeah. Let me break that down. So ever since we announced our first card, fourth quarter 2013, everything has been big announcements. Big 9 battles booked, 10 battles booked, 8 battles booked, 7 battles booked. You know what I'm saying? Big cards, big names, all of this type of shit. And we still going to do that. You're going to see more of that in 2016, of course. You know what I mean? But it's not easy to do 6-7 of those a year. You know, I don't think any league is doing like 8 huge cards a year. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very hard because those cards that size, they need a certain amount of promotion. They need a certain amount of time to put together, a certain amount of time to finance and get everything in order. It's a big situation. It takes months of work sometimes to put together some of these big cards that y'all see on some of these leagues. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many months did we know about the Crown? Like, it's only going to last for 2 days, but guerrilla warfare has been working for like 3 months. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
So a small room series where we're kicking off is a way for RBE to not just get in just 3 or 4 or maybe 5 if we're lucky, big cards a year. You know what I'm saying? Now we can get to 3, 4 if we're lucky, maybe 5 big cards a year. But instead of just getting 4 or 5 events a year, now y'all will get 7, 8, maybe 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we're going for the same type of RBE type of matchups. You know what I'm saying? We're still going for quality matchups. Fireboy and Moneybags is a battle that we've been trying to put together for over a year. It would have been on one of our bigger cards. It would have totally been on one of our bigger cards. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, but like Moneybags will tell you like how many times that battle fell out. That battle fell out, I think, 2 or 3 times. You see what I'm saying? We would have had it on one of the big cards for sure. So that we're still going for them RBE crazy type of matchups, but coming down to a small room event, it allows us to keep that essence as we grow, give y'all that small room intimate feel, but at the same time allows us to be in a position where we can get more cards out per year. A card like Validation 1, I can promote in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I could put validation together in a week and promote it for 3 weeks, and then it could go down, or 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because even the budget is so much smaller. You know what I'm saying? It's not as big of a deal putting together financially and all that type of shit. It still costs money. Money, a dollar is a dollar, but it's just so much smaller to handle that type of shit. A 4-battle small room card, and at the end of the day, people that's not able to make it out live, they still clicking the battle on YouTube anyway, regardless of whether it's in a small venue or a big venue. All y'all see is a stage or, 2 battle rappers and some people behind them. Y'all don't give a fuck if it's in a big venue or a small venue. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's going to be more battles to drop on a channel that y'all could click play on. You know what I'm saying? So it's all those reasons. It's growth. People see it like, all right, they're introducing a small room series, but a small room series is actually bringing us growth. You know what I'm saying? So now with the validation thing, we was like, all right, it's a small room series. It's the way we're going to grow. This is the way we're going to bring more cards and more battles to the fans per year. But we're going to stay in our typical RBE fashion, which has come with some amazing and crazy, wild-ass themes and whatnot. The validation theme means that it's about focusing on today. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, let's say Jay got 3-0 by Bill Collector. Let's say Show Off got 3-0 by Arsenal. Y'all didn't even see that yet. It's dropping Monday. But let's say, hypothetically speaking, validation gives people an opportunity to put it in the fans' head of, pay attention to what I got right now. I might have been slipping my last battle, or I might have been on fire my last battle, but you want to know what? Fuck all that. Fuck legacy. I see that in the commercial. Forget yesterday, forget legacy. Validate where you are at today. It's not simplistic, which you see certain people talking about. It's not about validate yourself as a battle rapper. That's not what it means, all right? Because everybody that's touching these stages is already valid, all right, as battle rappers. They're already talented. We already know these people for the most part. You're still going to see new faces, but they're already valid. All right, it's about validating where your talent is and where your game is today. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. I don't care about yesterday. And that's what we're putting in the fans' heads, and that's what we're putting in the battle rappers' heads when we put these type of cards together.
Well,
Sinatra, you had a question.
Yeah, I did, man. I wanted to keep him in that frame of mind because I want to know I just want to know what's going on with Adi Boom, man. If you could just fill us in on his spirits and
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Yeah, let me jump all over that question. Shout out to everybody that saw the last blog that I dropped about supporting Adi Boom. For anybody that didn't get an opportunity to see that blog, I'll let you know what the blog said. The blog said basically to hit myself, Shotta, Lawrence, and his cousin Walt behind the scenes on our Facebooks. You know what I'm saying? And because we don't want to blast his personal information on the blog publicly, that's going to just sit on the channel forever. You know what I mean? He could be home and his personal information will still be all over the channel. Like, we don't need to do that. So you hit any of those people up behind the scenes, and ever since I dropped that blog, we've been giving people his information behind the scenes so that they can write him, they can email him, they can put money on his books. If they want to put money on his books, show him some love. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, he's been flooded with love, which is I'm glad that people, saw that announcement, got at all of us, got all the information from us, that team of people, and have been showing Adi Boom the type of love that they've been showing him. Now, to get to the other shit that I want to say about Adi Boom, I want to tell all the fans that he's doing very well. I speak to Adi Boom just about every day, all right? Just about every day I speak to him, you know what I'm saying? We going back and forth. And, he's the same energetic, fucking happy, you know what I mean, wild motherfucker that we took him for when he was out here, you know what I'm saying? He seems like he's chilling, you know what I mean? As a matter of fact, one of the last correspondents that we had back and forth, he was telling me that he's taking a lot of the time to get his mind right and start to understand certain things that's not important. You know what I mean? So he's even maturing in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's the place you want to be to get your mind right or whatever, but he was just so fast-paced. Adi Boom was on the level, or on the road, I should say, in 2015 to be a candidate for Battle Rapper of the Year. I'm not trying to say that everybody got to agree with him or like him or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, he was putting in more work than most battle rappers. He probably had like a good 6, 7, 8 battles in already before he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a lot of battles, and he was showing up with a great performance for every battle. You know what I mean? He was doing this fucking thing. And he said that while he was going through all of that, all these battles, he was just on this fast-paced road of just battle rapping, and his mind never had an opportunity to really, really just focus and think about other shit outside of battle rap. You know what I mean? So for him to have that time and use the type of time towards shit like that, I think we're going to see a very focused and matured Boom that comes home. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing good. Shout out to everybody that's supporting him. Keep him in your prayers. Keep writing them. You know what I'm saying? You could throw $10, $5, $20 on his books here and there if you want to show him love like that. You know what I'm saying? That's appreciated from him and his family as well. But he's definitely doing well. That's
great, man. That's great.
And thank you for asking. You know what I'm saying? That's real for asking.
Nah, Boom is definitely fam, son.
Like I said, man, my man Hip Hop, son, you know, he really goes hard for
That's me, by the way.
Yeah, and he really go, my son, he really go hard for y'all, and he go hard for Boom. So, you know what I mean? I can't take as much credit as my man, you know what I'm saying? Really, super.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Nah, I definitely agree, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this your boy Hip Hop, man. I am Hip Hop 716 on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Ari Moses on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I definitely, you know what I'm saying, ride with Boom, Show Off, Trends, all of them. You know what I'm saying? When we started our show, you know what I'm saying, we had all of them on there. You know what I'm saying? They was fucking with us just like we were with them. Basically, as our rise, you know what I'm saying, popularity growing, we growing just as they growing. You know what I'm saying? That's where our connection definitely lie. You know what I'm saying? We definitely see a relation in our grind. And that's with this media situation and them in the battle rap world. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely, you know what I'm saying, folks feel that them young, you know what I'm saying, them young cats coming up in the, you know what I'm saying, the game, and they, you know what I'm saying, came with us when we were, you know what I'm saying, grassroots as we still are. You know what I'm saying? We definitely, you know what I'm saying, mess with anybody that, you know what I'm saying, supports us just as we support them. And we do that same thing with RB, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, shout out to Lawrence, the whole RBE team, man. Thanks.
Thank you. And I'll say this, man, like, yo, I've been so busy with RBE this year and other shit outside of RBE. I mean, even my blogging hours, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't just had time to do as much as I did last year, you know what I mean? And motherfuckers be like, he talked too much or whatever. I had limited time talking this year. Y'all motherfuckers haven't heard or seen a lot of me. Y'all just seen, it's true. Y'all motherfuckers just been seeing the work in 2015. Y'all haven't been seeing a lot of me talking and running my mouth. And that's why I appreciate interviews like this, because I don't know how long we've been on the phone, you know what I'm saying? But once we start building on certain shit, I get an opportunity to vet and talk and run my mouth about mad shit that I'm passionate about. That's why, you know what I'm saying, like even interviews like this, I don't think I had a chance to do an interview like this all year, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all having me and giving me all this time to rock with y'all and talk shit. Let me go back into political mode real quick. Validation Volume 1 is going down November 14th in the Bronx, 1 p.m. You know what I'm saying? 1311 Castle Hill Avenue. It's a small room event. We only guaranteeing the first 30 people to show up is going to get in, you know what I mean? Because we still got to keep room for the crew, for the battle rappers, a few entourage, some of the VIPs that's coming out and covering the event, yada, 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 because it's a small room event, y'all. It's only $20 at the door for these crazy 4 battles. The full trailer is on the channel if you need to catch a little bit more up to speed. You know what I mean? So come out and support that. If not, I mean, we're going to drop the battles for y'all ASAP. There's no pay-per-view for this event right here. You know what I mean? As far as blood sweat.
I don't want the white bitch to cut you off on Blog Talk.
I only want to say one more thing. As far as blood sweat is 3 and episode 2, we still going. The release still going. Make sure you tuned into the channel Monday night. Arsenal versus Show Off, the battle, one of the battles y'all been waiting for. Monday night.
Monday. Niggas ain't seen it. If niggas haven't seen it, y'all don't want to see that. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna do
Monday night. One of the most tense battles of the year.
Yo, listen. Can I ask you this though? How did you feel? I seen you in art. Can I just ask you? How did you feel about that?
At the moment, I was tight at that nigga.
Okay.
At the moment, I was in the moment, I was definitely tight with Arts. You know what I'm saying? When the battle was over and I got a chance to get back to the hotel and all that shit, I realized that I got set up by Arsenal, which is the king of disrespect and the king of controversy. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely caught you.
Once I realized that I got set up by the king of controversy and the king of disrespect, I laughed. I laughed it off. And then, you know what I mean, like a day or two after that, me and Austin was on the phone for like an hour and a half, you know what I'm saying, laughing and shit too. That's my man, son. That's my man. That was a good one.
I heard him tell you, like, yo, you bugging, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a battle, like, don't you? But you know, it's all good.
Yeah. In the moment, I forgot all of that. I forgot that it's awesome, and I forgot that it's battle rap. I forgot that he's a king of disrespect. I forgot that it's all entertainment. I forgot that niggas come with outlandish punchlines all the time. I forgot all of that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Arsenal because that it's still amazing footage for that. You know what I mean? Like that shit was a good one, son. It's like
I wanted to say that. That's why I brought that up, because people don't understand, man. It's so much. The battle was great, but it's so much. It's a lot of shit that I missed about the essence of shit that was in that battle. You know what I mean? Like just the tenseness and the tension and, you know what I mean, the stories and everything. So, so salute to you, my G. Salute, man.
Yeah, definitely salute to Arsenal. That's my man, son. That was a good one, son. That was a good one. Salute to Arsenal, son. Right. But that's definitely dropping Monday. Y'all niggas check that out. Enjoy it. Click play. Rewind that 1,000,000 times. We gonna have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, once again, salute to y'all for having us on, man. Shout out to the team. Dr. God, Jay Science, Lawrence, Shotta, RBE's the movement. We around, man. Appreciate y'all as always, for real.
Thanks, man. Before you go, man, you give a little drop for us, man. Hip-hop at the round table.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah. What up? It's your boy ARP. Rare Breed Entertainment is the movement. Y'all already know where I'm at. When I got to hit that table, it's the round table. Hip-hop at the round table. Y'all know how the niggas give it up, son. It's your boy. I'm out here.
Back. Word. All right, ARP.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Word, man.
Back.
Yo, you too.
Back.
Keep doing what you do,
man.
boy.
Be easy, man. Yeah, man. Dope show, man. Let's get ready to sign up out this joint, man.
Word, man. It's your boy Sinatra, man. Yo, shout out to the homie Nels, man. Shout out to the whole motherfucking battle rap squad and shit like that, man. But yo, I'm out this shit, man.
Facts, man. It's your boy Hip Hop. Follow Hhrt 2K14 on all sites, man. It's Hip Hop at the Round Table. Shut up and Nels. We out.